So we made a few updates to the old Johnny Bucket configuration. Due to the fact of putting on larger tires, when steering fully locked would bump into the pin. So I ended up cutting the cover off and just using a bolt to give me a little more clearance to avoid bumping the tire. That'll be a little inconvenient when installing and then deinstalling the bucket, but plan to leave the bucket on most of the time anyway, so not a big deal. Just a couple of bolts. The way it was originally wired, the controls would work even with my ground disconnect. So wired some relays to each control for the actuators, and they will only energize when the ignition is on. That'll allow us to accidentally control the buckets unexpectedly when the tractor is off. And I think those are the two updates related to the bucket itself. I'm going to create some tines on the front to move some yard material around. Probably on this area, it'd be just as fast to drag the material around, palm fronds more than anything. But what's the fun in that? So do I need this bucket or tractor to do this effort? No, this is really just for fun. So let's see if it works. Okay, so the design is I cut a board to fit inside the bucket, and I'm going to use rebar to go, and I drilled some holes to go in here, and then I'll fasten the rebar behind the board with these giant rubber bands that I had from another project. I needed one giant rubber band for one project. Ended up having to buy a bag of like a gross of them, so I had a ton of these. So don't have a lot invested because this is reused from other stuff. Rebar is from other stuff too. What I'm making is actually an actual Johnny Bucket attachment. So if I like how this works, maybe I'll invest in that. But first I wanted to see if it would work for what I want to do. So let's hook this up. Okay, I got the rebar in the board with some rubber bands holding it on. That's really just to keep it from the rebar from pulling out. We'll see how that works. You know, this is really more of an experiment to see if this works, and do something a little more robust later. But the next thing is put it in the bucket, and then I'm going to zip tie the tines to the bucket tines and go from there. Okay, here's the finished product. The tines I think are probably a little long, but we can cut them off if we need to. Simply just a board in there, the tines in there, they're held in by the rubber bands and zip ties. And then to keep this board from flipping out, I got another just scrap zip tied on. So we'll see how it works.
Oh, hi guys. So this gang is piled up, so we can get rid of it because we had a storm yesterday and the day before. So we're cleaning up from the storm. And you know what? And you might know this over here from part 1. And you probably saw him build the whole thing. And I have absolutely no idea how he's going to get it, so let's just see how it works. So over here you can see that we have this piled up like this. And I'm going to get it all even. Now it's all even. So now it's time to see Daddy get the tractor going. Okay, Daddy. he's going on the tractor in 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, and he's on the tractor now. Let's see. He lowers it down. Like that. And he's like, let's follow where he's going. Oh my gosh, we gotta run! This tractor's fast! It's catched up. Bye, everybody. Did I say bye?